name is Sarah Martin. You're watching Tony Has 9 Fingers.
What is going on, people? Day number 13 of the 31 Days Half October series, which I'm doing on my channel. If you haven't checked out all the other reviews that I've done, check those out, as well as check out everybody else who's doing this 31 Days of Horror, 31 Days of Halloween, whatever you want to call it. There's other people doing this as well. If you want to see new movies you never heard of before, check out their channel as well as mine. I'm doing more indie movies, and I'm doing them in alphabetical order. So if you saw the review before this, right now I'm not actually here. I'm in Texas. So I've been wearing the same shirt for 3 days, and I've been, pretty much in the same spot for 3 days, and that's because this review is pre-recorded. So anyway, for those of you who have been following, I'm doing indie movies, and I'm doing alphabetical order, so the letter that corresponds with the 13th day is the letter M, and the movie I'm reviewing, if you couldn't tell by the title, is called The Monster. The Monster is written and directed by Bryan Bertino. It stars Zoe Kazan, Ella Ballentine, Aaron Douglas, among many others. So pretty much this is, there's not many characters in this movie. Pretty much the whole premise is a mother and a daughter. They don't get along. Their parents are divorced, so this daughter is pretty much, in this movie she's very mature for her age, for having two parents that don't like each other, and one of the parents, at this point she's with her mother. The mother really isn't the greatest of mothers. You can tell there's beer cans everywhere. She parties every night, whatever. So at this point, she's with her mother, and now she has to go back to her father, and they end up driving through the middle of the woods. And I don't remember if it was a road they never traveled or whatever, but anyway, the movie takes place pretty much in a car, and it's pretty much the mother and daughter trapped, while on the outside there's this monster, and pretty much it's them fighting their inner demons, and them trying to cope with the situation. Not only does the daughter really not like the mother at this point in time, especially for the fact how she treats her and what goes on, but now they're stuck in a car together with a monster who killing things outside, and it's just it's tough, and it's survival. And at one point, it's just the monster's leaving them alone until something happens. At one point, being stranded, they call for help, and that's about as far as I'm going to go with the whole situation. The rest of the movie is pretty much survival and how to get away from this thing and how to survive while, again, being pissed at each other. So I must say, for being in a certain location, pretty much the entire movie just stuck. There's only certain movies that actually do it well. 47 Hours or 20, I forget exactly what that, with James Franco, where he's stuck in the same spot. There's only certain movies where, the location doesn't change, that kind of fits the purpose, or not fits the purpose, but doesn't make the movie boring. This doesn't. Again, they're pretty much stuck in the middle of the woods for a majority of the movie. In the beginning, they're at a house, and probably the last 2/3 of the movie, they're stuck in a car or in the woods and in the same spot, the same area. But at points it picks up. Certain times it's kind of, more dialogue, which is cool too, because the interaction between the mother and the daughter are really cool. You can tell the tensions there, and the mother's, fighting her own demons, whether to, just say I'm completely sorry or blame the daughter for all. Anyway, it's really good. It's really cool. The Monster, if you have not checked it out, again, I'll leave all the links to everything that I talk about. I'll leave the trailer. I'll leave the probably Amazon where you can purchase it. Also, I'll leave the links to everything I talk about, the other channels that are doing a 31 days, or all my other social media, such as my Instagram, where I show off my movies. I got a Twitter, I got a Facebook fan page, I got a Horror Mino. I'm part of the Dorkening, which I mentioned. We do interviews, we do pretty much just talk about dork stuff. We talk about video games, so check out the links to that as well. And I just started up a Stardust app where it's pretty much 3 to 30-second reviews or reactions to trailers, to movies, to TV shows. It's pretty cool. So check out the Stardust app as well. And again, hopefully you're enjoying this series. Hopefully you're seeing movies that you might not have heard of before. And if it's not me, if it's anybody else who's doing it, we're kind of pushing you towards that way. Because everyone likes watching horror movies, but they like watching horror movies more in October. So if you haven't checked out The Monster, definitely check it out. Again, really cool movie, really cool visuals, and just a really interesting plot line. So The Monster, again, I'll leave everything that I talk about, all the links in the description. Again, this is not being taped here. It's all an illusion. I'm actually in Texas, but I'll do one more, and then Sunday I'll be back and with a new shirt and all this stuff. So continue to watch. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't. And until tomorrow or 3 seconds from now, I'll see you guys. If you found the review you just watched enlightening and you want more of them, go ahead, hit that subscribe button in the corner and check out all the other reviews I have, such as Horror Pack reviews and Netflix and Chiller. If you want to check out all the other things I have, go ahead and check out my Instagram, where I show off the movies I have behind me. Or check out my Twitter, where I post all my videos and more. If you want to do that, go ahead, hit those buttons, and until next time,